And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in here to tonight's ball game as we have the Cyclones and the Wildcats here this evening. And that one going to be, first one going to be off as we'll go back the other way here. I'm glad you're alongside, trying to dribble it in and shooting, and Taylor Richardson down. Now, do remember this is a JV contest as just the Cyclones. A little numbers compromised here, and it definitely going to be one of those things they have to watch. They're doing so. They're going to work it over. Shot on the way, put up, and attempt by Harley Waftel. Waftel up with it. And the pass is stolen away, picked out of there by Ethington. And out of there with it comes Emily Martin. Emily Martin up the court quickly. Haley Hendricks, open shot, no good. Rebound tipped around. And back comes North Fulton the other way. North Fulton driving in the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shipman. Phelps out of there with the rebound. Up to Richardson, who had leaked out, drives in, puts it up, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Puts it up and won't go. Rebound pulled down there, and we've got a rebound foul. Whistled on Hendricks. No score here so far. 5.5 minute mark of this first quarter. Bring it up here. The Waftel will pass it over. And now they'll work it around. Back out top. Actually, apologize. That was Inoa Martinez. Now Martinez with it, working over into the lane. Richardson did a nice job trying to tap it away, but couldn't get it there. So they'll load it up again. Again, no score here so far between the two teams. They look to trigger it in, and coming with it is Mason Shipman. Shipman up the court, driving in the lane, lays it up, can't get it to go. Martin had the rebound. She'll pull it back out of there and cross-court it to Hendricks. Hendricks to Shipman, steps into it, banks it home. The bank is indeed always open. And so she'll knock home a three. Cyclones lead it here by a 3-0 score, first quarter of play. Are playing 7-minute quarters. Kick out by the Cyclones. Over it comes. Shooting on the way is Martinez. They bounce it actually down in the corner. Three on the way. No good there by Waftel. And they'll turn it back the other way. Ready to bring it in. Bringing it inbounds is Waftel. She'll look to trigger. Fires it to Clemens. It'll go out of bounds. Turnover. Oh, actually, they're going to keep it in. Raise again, Clemens. Bouncing in the corner, working it there and we stepped on the end line, so turns it over. It'll go back over to the Cyclones of West Prairie. North Fulton going to apply a little pressure. Martin will work. Over to Phelps, cross-courts it for Shipman, who is fouled there. Knocking it away was Ethington. So she'll pick up the personal. Now they'll bring it over across the way to Janie Phelps. Phelps will look to trigger. In it comes. And walking it up is Martin. Martin. Over to Shipman. Shipman winding her way down. Looks, fires one in the corner, no good. Rebound out of there and on the hands quickly of Clemens, stolen by Shipman. She's clubbed as she goes through. So still 3-0 here, West Prairie in the lead. 4:06 mark here, the first quarter of play. She'll set it down there. And now Shipman waits herself at the free throw line. Shot is on the way and no good. Shipman misses it there and will try to set herself for the next one. Free throw up and on the way, and good. So Cyclones lead it 4-0 as we count down under 4 minutes left to go here first quarter. They swing it to the outside. That was working it out there was Martinez. She gets it back, takes a bounce, gives a look, goes down under the basket. Working it there for White. She'll put it up, can't get it to go. Rebound Hendricks off to Richardson. Quickly out to Shipman. Shipman has people ahead of her. Nice job by Martinez cutting her off there. Tried to get it to Phelps, and as it batted away, driving in the lane with it is Ethington. Layup is good, and North Fulton is on the board. 4-2. They started pressuring here up to Phelps, lobbing for Richardson. Richardson driving down, loops it up, no good. And the rebound got to come here. And now dribbling around with it is Clemens. Clemens going to come to Martinez. Martinez working toward the corner. Fires it up top, back out at the other side. 3-minute mark here of the quarter, and that one bounced out of bounds by Ethington. Madeline Tones will check in. Haley Hendricks will go out for the Cyclones. As they bring it into Martin, over to Phelps. Phelps to Shipman. Shipman slows, avoids the double. Nope. Yep, or did avoid the double team, got pushed. And that will be the second on Ethington. Second on Ethington. In she comes. Lily Markley checks in. Lob into Shipman. As they'll work it around here in the lane. Tried to get it to Richardson. As it batted away, Martin can't get it. And it turns it over to North Fulton. Now, Will, you do have your ears on over there, right, bud?
Yes.
Okay, let me turn you up a little bit there. Now try it.
Hello.
There we go. Now you can speak. Now, as you watch North Fulton try to work it around, Cyclones doing a pretty good job of locking them out of there in a 2-3 zone, right?
Yeah, we can see there's a lot of keep away going on out here. There's a couple turnovers, usually on the result of traps from dribbling on the side.
I was going to say, I know probably what a certain coach of yours would say if you dribbled into a trap on the sideline, don't I?
Yes.
That is not his favorite thing. And now they'll bring it back up the other way. As they'll work it around, looking, driving down. Shipman going to pull it out. Fires one high, arc and shot up in the air. Heaton tried to track it down. Pulling the shot down is Clemens. And off they'll come. Martinez working it up, turns it off the other way. Out with the shot, no good. And Shipman with the rebound. Shipman dribbling across half court here, walks it up, tried to fire it in the lane to Tones, and doing a nice job batting it away was Gerard. And Martin commits a foul as they're bringing back the other way. Taylor Richardson will check in. Janie Phelps will check out. 2 minutes left to go here in this first quarter play. And Martinez will bring it across the free throw line. Lobbing that shot up, no good. Rebound snared by Richardson. And kind of did the Cardinal sin of bringing it to the, for all you little listeners out there, they're starting basketball, we do not bring the rebound down to our waist or hips because that is exactly what happened. They did get a foul. That foul on Alita Clemens. I did want to say hi to Zoe and Emma out watching us tonight, watching some girls basketball. Martin works it over to Richardson, now to Shipman. Shipman across half court, pulls it up. Waits here now, trying to back her way around. Works it out over, fires it up to Richardson. Richardson gives a look. Back to Shipman, and Shipman has it batted away. Nice job. Richardson recovers it. Has an open lane, puts it up and puts it in. Nice job by Richardson to put it up and in. 6-2 Cyclones leaders. We count down to a minute left in this first quarter. And playing kind of a 1-3-1 zone now. Cyclones normally been playing a 2-3, but now playing a 1-3-1. Emily Martin dribbling up, and Martinez think, Will, on that one, I think Emily Martin kind of got up underneath her as she was reaching across and may have hurt herself a little bit. And they're going to sub her out. 45 is going to come in. That is Alyssa Fiedler. As Martinez is going to go out. Actually, that wasn't who they were subbing in. They're actually going to sub in number 20, Harley Waftel, as Martinez will go out. And she is in a serious amount of pain here. Martin from the free throw line, ready to put it on the way, trying to expand the Cyclones' lead. Free throw is no good. Sub coming in, Fiedler will come in. She'll replace Clemens. Martin ready for the second one. It is up and on the way and good. So Martin will come out. Phelps will come back in. And now back they'll come. Dribbling on the way, number 20, Harley Waftel. Waftel out top. And again, Cyclones actually now back into the 2-3 zone, working it up. Waftel going to dribble down, waits, fakes, and got somebody out of position. Putting it up and in is White. Actually, I take that back. That is Waftel. And so it'll make it 7-4. Shipman down the sideline looking to try to load Tones. And Girard doing a good job keeping her out of Shipman. The step back. No good. And with 20 seconds left, back they'll come the other way, working it up the court. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Girard down with it. And she's going to be fouled. Take your pick, Phelps or Heaton. It's going to be Janie Phelps with her first foul. And so at the free throw line will be Girard. And what the nice thing that Girard did there, Will, was she was able to get the rebound because she kept her arms straight up in the air, didn't reach over the back of Phelps.
Mm-hmm. Although her defender did not exactly do the same.
Getting after your sister, aren't you?
I mean, she can take it.
Oh, what we'll talk about when we get home. 7-5 is the lead for the Cyclones as Shipman tries to bounce it out. And Richardson able to steal it back, and that is the quarter. 7-5 is our lead here at the end of one. We're going to take this time out. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And 7-5 as we get ready to start the second quarter. So what do you think Coach Grant Bland's talking about to the Cyclones, Will?
Probably a lot of defense, as we've seen a couple fouls with not going straight up, or dribbling right into traps might also be a factor in there.
And one of the things, like I said, got to give Girard a lot of credit. Did a good job of coming in there. And the Cyclones have got to be aware of the backside rotation. Got to be aware that they're coming in from the backside. Got to make sure you put a butt into somebody. Mm-hmm. And especially Girard, because I'm guessing, I don't know. This is just sheer guesswork, folks. I'd guess her about 6 foot, maybe.
Probably.
I'm up on top of the bleachers. She's down there. I was trying to measure her against Haley Hendricks. We'll see that in just a moment. As we get ready to start the second quarter of play, 7-5, 2-point advantage here for the Cyclones. And starting the second quarter for The Wildcats, the aforementioned Izzy Gerard, also Ella Ethington, joined it by Harley Waftel, Alita Clemens, and shot on the way. 3 rattles out, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. I believe that was batted out by Ethington. And on the floor for the Cyclones, start the second quarter, it is Janie Phelps, Emily Martin, Taylor Richardson, Madeline Tones, and Haley Hendricks. Martin going to dribble down toward the far side, getting a screen from Phelps, pulls it up, tried to lob it back out of there. Phelps gathers it at half court, comes over to Richardson, gets a screen from Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles, Richardson fires a 3, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there, coming out. Ethington, she'll lob it down in the corner. And a fake, a nice job by Haley Hendricks to erase that. And that's what you got to do on the help side defense, right, Will?
Yeah, get that out of here.
That was a definite get that out of here. Gerard looks to bring it in. Over for Clemens. Clemens, Waftel, now over to Ethington. They get work it around here. Working this zone back and forth. Shot on the way by Clemens, no good. And the rebound pulled down and put up and in underneath by Waftel. And so that's going to make it 7-7. Mason Shipman will check in here in just a moment as the scoreboard does its usual ornery stuff. Tones in with it. Tones going up. And Gerard did a nice job of staying up there. As the back count will come. The Wildcats fake and Waftel Ethington up top with it. Now they'll bounce it back out to her. She's open, but swings it. Nice job on the swing to Clemens as Tones jumping at her. Looking around, looking, trying to find something open as they go back to work. And we got a foul underneath. And foul going to be whistled on Cyclones. Mason Shipman will come in. Madeline Tones will check out. Haley Hendricks with her first personal foul. Gerard looking in, lobs it out top, shot on the way. Nobody had the shooter out top. And Hendricks with a nice job on the block out on the rebound. That's how you get a rebound. Richardson up with it. Dribbles. And we've got like 4 people on one side for West Prairie. As now they run it to Shipman. Shipman coming down the near side, gets a pick from Phelps. Turns and fires, and they're going to say that was only a 2. The dreaded long 2. Makes it 9-7. Working around here, working out to Clemens, looking at it. Gerard drives in herself, loops it up, no good. And the rebound tapped out of bounds. They'll throw it ahead. Gerard, Cardinal sin, threw it toward the opponent's basket. Emily Richardson up and in. Emily Martin up and in and good. If Emily Richardson is watching, congratulations, you got a basket. And kind of a whoopsie doodles. Clemens cut in front of Ethington and made her turn it over. And that's one of those, well, you talk about court awareness. Got to know where everybody is at all times because just kind of took the legs out from under Ethington.
Bit of a...
And the North Fulton was going to play with 6. It was good to see Martinez back in there. May have been just kind of a stinger. As Martin will try to toss it up to Phelps, be batted out of bounds. And the 6-foot lob is not be good to throw to a 5'2" person. As inbounds will come over for Shipman. Shipman looking, trying to load Hendricks. Hendricks covered up there. Now they get her in the lane, out to Phelps, over to Martin. Tried to get it down to Hendricks. To Richardson. Richardson puts it up, can't get it to go, and Gerard down with the rebound. Gerard quickly up the court to Martinez, trying to dribble on Phelps, and nice job cutting her off. Lob up to Ethington, down on over for Clemens. Turns, fires, shot no good. Rebound Shipman had it batted away. Ethington knocked down from behind. That was a nice tackle. And we've got a timeout called by West Prairie. Will step aside here. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Do want to thank some of our fine sponsors here, and they would include JoJo's Gaming Parlor, offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street, Bushnell, and cheer the area teams on to victory. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2023. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, Hancock County area. Join the crowd. Visit mtccrowdfiber.com to check your availability. Some of the fastest internet you will find. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. I am going to wet the whistle very quick. If you're playing the home game, consume. .346 left to go here in this first half. Been a pretty quick game. Offset offensive set for the Wildcats. And they'll bring it into Martinez. Quickly over to Ethington. As Phelps able to bat it away. Got it back. They drive in the loop. And Phelps out with the rebound. Up to Shipman. Shipman will push the throttle now. Come up to the near side. Dribble down. And have it swatted as she shot it up there. Janie Phelps up for the three. No good. And the rebound, Gerard out of there with it. Off to Ethington. And Shipman's going to pick up the personal. Inbounds to Martinez. And Martinez right down the lane, and that may, Phelps may have gotten bailed out. What do you think, Will? Did your sister get bailed out on that one by the travel?
Probably.
Is that one a little bit of a bump on Janie Phelps? And now Shipman trapped, gets out of the double team. Tapped by Martinez, picked up by Martin. Martin coming across the timeline, and she'll be bumped and fouled by Martinez. Phelps will bring it in. 2:56 left to go here first half. 11-7 West Prairie lead. Over to Hendricks. Hendricks holds and waits. And is trying to get somebody to move to her. Shipman. Down, will put it up on the way, won't get it to stick, and Gerard the rebound. Off to Martinez. Martinez dribbling up. Shipman flies behind her. And now just in. Hendricks working on Gerard. Gerard up with it. No good. Phelps had the rebound for a second. Out in the corner. Martinez up. She'll put up the three. No good. And the rebound in the hands of Emily Martin. Martin going to push the throttle. Lost the hand on. Fight on the floor for it. We've got a jump ball possession arrow. We'll say West Prairie basketball. Martin will bring it inbounds. Box offensive set. Hendricks wide open. Fakes. And as it batted away, it'll go over to North Fulton. It's one of those. Hendricks has got a fake when she gets in there, get Gerard up in the air, or create a little separation. May even need to teach a little hook shot. We'll have a substitution moment. Shot in the corner, no good, and the rebound. Phelps out of there with it. Off to Shipman. Shipman over to Martin. Martin going to take all with a minute 50 left to go here first half. Threw it up. Taylor Richardson wasn't looking. And now they'll drive in the other way. Scoop layup is no good. Shipman has the rebound there. Martinez able to take it away. And out to over to Waftel. Waftel shoots no good. Janie Phelps the rebound. As it was tied up, possession arrow say North Fulton. Actually, And they're going to actually whistle Clemens for the foul. Said she was a little over-aggressive reaching in. Checking back in for North Fulton is Lily Markley. Tones and Heaton check in. Richardson and Hendricks go out. And now Phelps will bring it into Martin. Martin takes one dribble back to Phelps. She'll look up the court, fire it out for Tones, picked away. He'll come back the other way, dribble down, spun. Bounce it over to Martinez. Martinez waits, gets it into Gerard. Gerard swarmed, and then back to Martinez, who'll be fouled from behind. Martin, I believe, going to give the personal. And Ethington will step up to the free throw line. Minute 18 left to go. Free throw on the way. It is no good. So she'll set in for the second. Richardson will check in here. And she'll replace Janie Phelps. Phelps will go out here as two personals. And Ethington will set herself at the free throw line, ready to put it up and on the way. Shot is no good, and the rebound chased down by Martin in the corner. Martin wheeling her way out of there. Spins it, and Richardson nearly took it away. Martin on the run, tried to go down to Heaton, and that's one of those, it's a good thought, but not exactly what you needed at that moment. Substitution coming back in will be Fiedler as Gerard goes out. Minute 7 left to go. We'll see if they decide to work for one. As Martinez comes across the timeline, holds it out, swings it to the outside, works it out there for White. Or actually Waftel rather. Martinez shot on the way, no good. And the rebound snagged down by Ethington. Nearly lost it. And back out to Martinez. 50 seconds left. They'll work it down in the corner again. Tones doing a nice job getting out there. Richardson had it for a moment, lost it. And then going to commit the foul from behind. And so on Richardson, that will be her first. That is the 5th on the team, so any more fouls the rest of the way will be a 2-shot foul. And remember, they got rid of the 1-and-1 this year. They'll spawn it up at the free throw line. On the way, and good. So a little bit of a drought here. And second one's no good. Did not hit any rim. And so we'll bring it back over to the Cyclones as they'll work it up here. 11-8. Richardson with the inbounds, threw it over the head of Tones and pulled out of there. Fires over to Martinez. Martinez out top now, swinging out to Clemens. Clemens going to dribble it down. Shot on the way, no good. Shipman down with the rebound. And brings it up the near side, gets a screen from Martin, steps out of bounds. There's just not enough room to get up the sideline. 23 seconds left now. As back, they'll come the other way. Okay, Martinez swinging out top. Shipman did a nice job picking it away. Dribbling up here. And fires it toward the basket. No good. Rebound pulled down, and they're going to whistle Shipman with a foul. With 4 seconds left, Shipman going to pick up her second. That'll be free throws upcoming for the Wildcats. Martinez ready to spot it up. As Martinez sets herself at the free throw line. Free throw up and no good. Phelps going to check in. And second one. Up and on the way. No good. Richardson with the rebound. 4 seconds left. She's going to have to hustle. And that's going to be into the first half of play. Cyclones lead it by a score of 11-8 as we go to halftime. We'll let you see the sights and sights, but not the sounds, as we'll continue on here. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. And we are back here getting ready for the second half of play between the Cyclones and the Wildcats. Wildcats are a conference opponent. Now, don't forget, we will have, of course, coming up on Saturday, we have boys basketball action for you from here at Colchester. That'll be around 1 o'clock for the JV game. Coming up as well, I want to wish good luck to Jeff Copeland and the 7th grade Cyclones as they head over, I believe it's Macon Meridian, for the state tournament. Central Illinois Sports has a call on that. Cyclones open in a 2-3. It is Janie Phelps, Emily Martin, Mason Shipman, Haley Hendricks, and Taylor Richardson for the Cyclones. As they'll bring it in bounds. Martin going to walk it up here. And again, we do want to thank our sponsors, such like Ride and Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business 1974. Ride and Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service unmatched in this area. As a customer, they'll take care of you. Give them a call today, 309-772-3121. Cyclones miss a shot. Hendricks tries to go up and can't. And now Richardson back the other way, driving in. We'll catch that for you in just a second. Gerard with the rebound. She's going to put it up and put it in for the basket. And it cuts the lead to, sorry about that, cuts the lead to 11-10. And I tell you, the scoreboard program and I are not friends of each other. That's why you really should hope my son's on there, but he's running the camera. Maybe I should run the camera and let him do this.
I don't know if you have the same artistic talent that I have.
Probably not. Hendricks up with it. Swings it quickly to Taylor Richards. She'll put it up quick. Rebound tapped around. And it's going to stay here with West Prairie. Gerard was not happy with the call. Martin will look to bring it in. Waits, holds. Fires it to Richardson, or to Hendricks. She puts up the shot, no good, and the rebound snapped out of there. We'll get the updated lineup for you here. And coming quickly up to Waftel, shot on the way, air ball for the 3, and it'll be out of bounds off North Fulton. It'll go over to West Prairie with 5:43 left to go here in the third. It is Izzy Gerard, also out there, Alita Clemens, Iona Martinez, and that pass stolen away. Once again, you cannot dribble into that trap. Martinez with it, fakes, dribbles up, shoots the layup, and puts it in and good. Wildcats now go into the lead for the first time at 12-11. Shipman up the sideline, across half court and gets trapped, needs to get it out of there, and we've got a timeout called by Grant Bland and West Prairie. The 5:17 minute mark. And again, do want to thank all our fine sponsors here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Find the right cycle combinations. Simply choose what and how you want to wash and dry to help keep clothes looking their best. Intuitive Controls, brought to you by Whirlpool.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is open.
And we are back here again. The Wildcats a 1-point lead, as looking to bring it in bounds is Phelps. As Hendricks shoots one in the lane, turns to put up the shot. Bring it back the other way is, as Phelps steals one away from Gerard, they loop it up to Richardson. She'll dribble it down, dribbling on White as Richardson goes to push away in. And we've got a push foul whistled on North Fulton. Waftel with the personal. And now they'll bring it in underneath. Martin looks to trigger in, line out of bounds play. Looking into Shipman. She'll put shot up, knock it in and good. Well run. Inbounds play by the Cyclones, Will, on that one. And now they'll bring it out top. Martinez with it as Martin guards her, dribbles down the lane, bounces into Hendricks. And that'll be on Haley Hendricks. That will be her third. Up at the free throw line will be Iona Martinez. Madeline Tones will check in. She sets it up at the free throw line. Free throw on the way. Good. Hendricks comes out with the three personals. We're tied up here at 13. Next one up and on the way. Phelps down to the rebound. Over to Martin. Martin lobs it up and right into the hands. They put it up and on the way. No good. White puts it up. And that's going to be a foul on Martin. That's going to be her third. Settle on the free throw line. It is up and no good, so it stays tied at 13. Now set for the second one. Up and on the way. No good. Richardson tips it to herself, gathers. And they'll bring it up the other way, bouncing over to Martin. Martin over to Shipman. Shipman dribbles it up, goes toward the lane, loops it up, no good, and the rebound pulled out of there by Clemens. Clemens in a hurry the other way, down to the corner and carried it, so turns it over. 4:14 mark of the third, still tied at 13. Kind of waiting for somebody to kick a field goal. Inbounds to Shipman. Threw it over the head of Martin and out of bounds, so turnover brings it back over to North Fulton. Bringing in bounds is Waftel. Waftel in, shot on the way, good. Three-pointer is good. I said, Will, did I not call that? Said they need to kick the field goal, and it's...
I believe you did.
Shipman with it over to Martin. Wings it up. Stolen away, they dribble it down in, shot up and on the way, and North Fulton on a little bit of a scoring bonanza. The peel and everything. As Shipman dribbles up, trapped in the corner, tries to dribble out of there, can't do it, tie up on the floor, and it's wheeled out of bounds. It's going to be and Heaton will check in. Shipman's still down. We'll have a substitution for North Fulton as well as Feed the Rule check in. Gerard going to go out. Gerard's done a pretty good job in there, Will, as the post player.
We've definitely seen a lot of her in this game, at least the name mentions.
3.5 left to go here in this third quarter as they go to work. Martinez up top here working against this 2-3 zone out in the corner. Tones, nice job with the jump at. They bounce it inside, trying to go in for the lay-in. No good. Rebound Phelps able to snag the board. That's got to be your fourth or fifth board. And that's going to be a foul on Martin. That'll be number 4. And one of the things they've got to do is when you get the rebound, you got to watch where you're going with it.
We've seen that a couple times where they went for it, but then it almost immediately thrown it away.
And one of the reasons is you got to be ready to dribble with the basketball and get it up and out of there. As 3:17 left to go on the third, timeout called here. Let's thank some more of our fine folks making our broadcast possible, like Pawn Plus, proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pawn Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They provide on-site jewelry repair, open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street, Macomb, between Airco and Taco Bell. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're age 65 or older. And Madeline Tones out of there with the rebound. And once again, threw it away after they got the rebound. White on the way with the three. It is good. A sports corner three for the Wildcats, and they are currently on an 8-0 burst. Phelps into the middle to Hendricks. Hendricks to Richardson. Richardson working her way across the timeline. Holds, comes to Hendricks. Hendricks pivots with it over to Richardson. She dribbles it out. Holds it out top there over to Heaton. Heaton they get a screen from Hendricks. Looking at Richardson. Nope, now comes to her. As they slow it down, we'll work it around. Now to Hendricks. Hendricks looking for Richardson. She'll put up the three, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Fiedler. She'll be fouled. Fourth foul on the West Prairie team. As Heaton commits the personal. Ethington will sub back in as Martinez goes out. Now they'll bring it back the other way. 21-13 lead for North Fulton. They bring it in the lane, and Hendricks going to come up and bump from behind. As putting it up was Waftel. And she'll bring that up on Heaton. That is going to be her fourth, or I should say Heaton, that's Hendricks. Going to be her fourth. Free throws up and good. And the Wildcats make it a 9-0 run. Hendricks will come out. Ready the second one. So a 10-0 run here, and the inbounds, Richardson. Dribbling up toward half court, needs some help. Dribbles into the corner, and exactly where he can't go. Tried to get it to Phelps. Phelps gathers it. Tried to throw it to Tones and threw it away. Little break back there. A minute 57 left to go here in this third quarter. As White going to bring it inbounds here. Lobs it up wide open. Oaftel missed it. And Richardson out of there with it. Over to Shipman. Shipman will work it up. Dribbles it the other way. Spins toward the outside. Throws shot up and does get bailed out on that one. And that is one that Clemens kind of bailed her out. So that'll put Shipman up the free throw line, trying to break this 10-0 run by North Fulton. Free throws up, no good. Second one on the way. And that one's good. So Shipman ends a 10-0 run. It's 23-14. Back will come the Wildcats. They loop it on the outside, looking inside for Waftel. Can't find her. A bounce. And they'll bring it out here. Fiedler kicking out. White thought about it. Drives lane, goes to put it up. And they're going to bring a late whistle there. And that'll be on Tones. Madeline Tones picking up her first. And now the free throw line. Free throw no good. Second one, ready to put it up and on the way. Trying to put it back to 10. And it is no good. Rebound toward the corner. Richardson saves it in. Or to Phelps. Up to Shipman. And now to Tones. Tones to Richardson. Tones wasn't looking when she went to throw it, so back they'll come the other way in the lane. And yep, I knew that was coming. Janie Phelps with the personal. I think everybody in the gym knew what was coming. Third coming up. Up at the free throw line now is Waftel. She'll shoot 2. First one's no good. Ready is the second one. Minute 5 left to go here in this third quarter. That is the 7th on West Prairie. As they're packing up the fouls, Janie Phelps with 3. Heat in the rebound. Bounces to Phelps. Phelps fires over to Richardson. Richardson goes up, fires it up hard off the backboard, and out of there with it come the Wildcats. They shoot the other way, no good. Rebound Shipman. Shipman has a fairly clear path, now surrounded by Wildcats. Dribbling up with it, throws that one, partially blocked. Rebound pulled down there. And then commits the foul. That is her third. And up at the free throw line will be number 14, Lily Markley. .38 seconds left to go here, third quarter. Gerard going to check back in just a moment. Free throw is no good. And Waftel going to go off as Gerard comes in. Second one ready to put up and on the way. And gets it to go. Kind of slid it over the front of the rim. And back up to a 10-point lead. Inbound. Shipman has it. And they're going to whistle a foul. As Ethington with the push. That's the third on the team. And she did everything right but that little extra bump at the end. Martinez in. Ethington comes out. That was her third personal foul. And now they'll bring it up here. Shipman dribbling up, fires it to Tones. Tones out to Phelps. Phelps gives a look up to Shipman. Shipman dribbling down. Going to get picked from Heaton. Bounces to Richardson, who shoots the NBA length 3. No good. And Phelps down with a rebound. It's got to be here 6th or 7th. Shipman dribbling in. And we've got a push. It's going to be whistled on Martinez. That's her third. Subbing in. Waftel will come back in. As Phelps will look to trigger it in. Waits triggered. Everybody lined up along the baseline. Looking into Shipman. Shipman, shot on the way. It is good. First 2 for some time for the Cyclones. 24-16, 7 seconds left. White looking in the lane at Gerard. Has it swatted away. Fight for it on the floor. And Tones got one in the nose. I think she was trying to get it there. Hendricks will check in. And now bring it in, 0.7 seconds left. So basically in time enough for a chuck and duck. And now that'll send us over to the fourth quarter play with our score. North Fulton 24, and West Prairie 14 right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Back here as we head to the fourth quarter of play as the Cyclones and the Wildcats finish this off here from West Prairie. Cyclones in just a tiny touch of foul trouble. And this last quarter, it'll be a 7-minute quarter coming up here. And now they'll bring it back the other way. Here, as it will be, West Prairie basketball starts second half. Actually, I'd correct that as North Fulton. Waftel going to bring it in to White, joined by Fiedler, Gerard, and also out there is Markley. Waftel with it, puts it up, can't get it to go. Richardson down with the rebound. Stretched a little bit there, comes to Shipman. Shipman dribbling it on the way. Waits. Thought about the three, pulled it up, comes to Martin. Martin, three on the way, no good. Rebound, Phelps had it for a moment. Couldn't get rid of it. And now back will come North Fulton. North Fulton looking to drive it into the lane. White backed out into the corner to Markley. She'll put up the long three, no good. Rebound, Shipman down. It is Martin, Hendricks, Phelps, Richardson, and Shipman for West Prairie. Remember that Hendricks and Martin have 4 fouls. And now a nice job by Emily Martin. Wonder who taught her that. She got in there without committing the foul. Another shot on the way, rebound up, and finally in with it is White. We've got a timeout called by North Fulton here, as they're up now 26-16 with 6:19 left to go here in this fourth quarter and in this ball game on this senior night. And don't forget, I think they said senior night for the boys is Valentine's Day, February 14th.
How lovely.
It is. A little bit of love for seniors on a loving day. And now they'll work to it. 6:19 left to go here in the ball game. And the Cyclone ladies have not had many ball games, as of course with just one team. They've had a few drop them. They're headed toward regionals very quickly. I believe Bushnell on Monday. And I am remiss in what the other one is. Ball into Phelps, into Hendricks, back to Martin, and Martin fires it up the court to Phelps to Shipman. Shipman puts up the one-handed shot, Waftel down with it. Out to Martinez. Martinez dribbling down, bounces into Gerard. Up over Martin, able to drop it in and good. And the Wildcats really taking over here. They lead it 28-16. Shipman up with it to Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles it across half court, hands it off to Martin, and Martin will go and look for Shipman. Around into Haley Hendricks, and Hendricks bobbled the ball, couldn't hang on to it. So that'll send it back over to North Fulton. They'll dribble it up here. White in the corner. Waftel right around Richardson up and on the way. Blocked there by Hendricks. And now they'll come out of there. Shipman dribbling it up here. Coming in the lane. Whirls down. Goes to put it up. And able to draw the foul. And so that foul on White. So up to the free throw line. Shipman. Spot it up here, try to cut into this lead, cut it back to back to 10. Free throw number one, no good. And they'll spot the next one. Second one on the way. No good. Rebound tipped around. And they'll work it out to Ethington, up to Martinez, gathering it on the sideline. Goes in the lane. There's a look at Gerard. Can't get it to her up top. Threw it to hand to Waftel, and that's going to be over and back. Kind of winging the ball around a little bit too much in there. I know junior high volleyball going on right now. That's going on over at the elementary. I did hear Carthage won the first one in 2. Martin dribbling with it. Tried to lob it backdoor to Shipman, and a little bit too long and no good. Five minutes left to go here in the ball game. 28-16 lead for North Fulton. Bouncing in the lane to Waftel. Waftel going up on Richardson. Slides it up there and in. Knocks it up to 30-16. They continue to work. Shipman lobs it up to Richardson. Richardson near side. Had it tipped away and stolen. Ethington bring it back the other way. Out to Martinez. Martinez stops on the far side. And out top for Ethington, and she's fouled by Shipman. That's her 4th. Four and a half left there. Waftel will bring it in. Janelle Heaton will check in. Heaton will replace Shipman. And they'll bring it back the other way. Out to Martinez. Martinez cross courts. Ethington shot on the way is no good. And they'll get it. Heaton lost the hand on it. Now gathers it back to Phelps. Over to Martin. Martin quickly up the near side. Spins. Holds and sets. Phelps with it. Down low. Try to get down low for Hendricks. Hendricks, nice shot in there. Couldn't get it to go. And out they'll go. Come the other way. North Fulton works at us under 4 minutes left. White quick pop, stop and pop, no good. And another rebound, Phelps nearly had it. Jump ball, possession arrow to West Prairie. Martin will bring it inbounds. 30-16 lead here for North Fulton. Up to Phelps. Phelps will fire it up to Hendricks. Hendricks. Over to Richardson. She'll spot shot. No good. Rebound pulled down by Gerard. And nearly lost it. Ethington gathers it in. And they work it back the other way. White holds on with it. Look, yeah, nobody picks her up. Cross courts it. Now down to Waftel. Loops it up. No good. Gerard the rebound. She can't get it to go. And Heaton out of there with it. Out to Richardson. Richardson throws it. Martinez got in front of Phelps. Puts it up. And in the lane, traveled as she went to get it. Madeline Tones will check back in here for West Prairie. She'll replace Taylor Richardson. And another substitution checking back in is Clemens. She'll replace Martinez for North Fulton. Inbounds to Phelps. Phelps up to Hendricks. Now to Martin, and she'll walk it across the timeline. Going to work. And had it taken away. Martin chasing Ethington. And that'll be the 5th. As Martin, it's in the 22, as right back up will be Mason Shipman. Emily Martin will foul out of the contest here tonight. Shipman is in, as is Markley. And they're going to have a timeout by the Cyclones. 3:02 left to go here in the ballgame. Let's take this timeout on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And we'll hear for this last few minutes. For the Cyclones, what can they do to take some positives out of tonight's game?
I feel like a lot of ball handling is what we can take out of this. Because we've seen a lot of running into traps and just general stuff like that is something that they could definitely improve on.
Ethington at the free throw line. She'll put up a couple here. And steps herself up to the free throw line. First one is no good. Ready's the second one. And it's good. So gets 1 or 2. And it is West Prairie ball. Nice try there by Waftel to try to take that one away. Tones will bring it inbounds. Into Shipman. Shipman going to work it up. Comes up the sideline. Needs to look to get it away. Ran into the trap. As that's one of the things got to learn is not to drive into the traps. Phelps will bring it inbounds from the sideline. Into Shipman. Going to get a screen from Tones. That one's a chiropractic adjustment. As Shipman should shoot the long three, no good, and Gerard down with the rebound. 2:40 left to go here as Ethington dribbles up the other way, out. Outside, nobody picked up Ethington out top. Now the Cyclones going man-on-man. Heaton trying to pick her up and just kind of ground her to the ground. Richardson will check back in a second. And she'll replace Janelle Heaton. Martinez, I thought she was going to come in for a second. Bring it in is Clemens. Clemens triggers it into Ethington. Ethington guarded by Richardson. We go down to 2:20 left to go in the game. Ethington trapped up there. Clemens guarded by Phelps, goes to the baseline, throws it up, won't go, Tones the rebound. Out to Phelps, and Janie Phelps will bring it up to Hendricks. Hendricks over to Shipman. Shipman driving in, fires it up, no good. Hendricks the rebound, she'll put it up, won't get it to go. And Tones out there with it. Phelps over to Shipman. Shipman fires shot, no good. Gets the rebound, and where foot was on the line, so we'll turn it over. With 1:55 left in the game, 31-16. And the inbounds. Clemens is going to actually back it to Ethington, and they'll just walk it up here. Coming over to Waftel. Waftel wants Clemens, finds her. Clemens bouncing back out. Waftel going baseline, bouncing for Markley. Markley for Gerard. And the first one, Hendricks did a good job. Second one, a little bit of reachy. And that one's got a shield foul out of the game. Heaton will check back in. Heaton will check in now, replacing Haley Hendricks. Josie Bell will check in as well, replacing Mason Shipman. As with 1.5 left to go, 31-16 lead here for North Fulton. Free throw on the way. It is no good. Just a little hard off the back of the rim. That one had masonry imprint all over it. And ready's the second one. And I tell you what, Will, the Cyclones in danger of playing with 4 players. Janie Phelps throws it up, kind of threw it up for grabs. Richardson trying to slow her down there. Martinez dribbling around here. Minute left in the game. As Ethington with it over to Clemens. Clemens, the long 3, and it's good. Sports Corner 3. Now they'll come back to it, 34-16. Richardson dribbles it up. Working on Martinez, going to have to do something with it because she's going to get a 5-second call to Tones. Tones tries to loop it to Phelps, could not do it. And they'll come back the other way, out to Clemens. Clemens, and that one off the foot of Janie Phelps. 53 seconds left to go here. Now they'll bring it in. That is a feed, they're bringing it in. Ethington fakes, bounces into her. Tones doing a good job. Actually got a piece of that. And then Heaton commits the foul on the inside as she reached around from behind. Mason Shipman will check back in. And that is 5 on Janelle Heaton. They're saying that is 5 on her, so Shipman will check it actually now. Any more foul out the Cyclone. Actually, that is points. Bank that one in. That's why, sorry, get used to this new scoreboard. That is act. And the next one will go on the way. 35-16 lead here for North Fulton. And next one's no good. Bell has the rebound, hands it off to Phelps. Over to Richardson. Richardson in a hurry up the court. Dribbles up. Loops one in and good. Taylor Richardson gets one to drop. Makes it 35-18. Back they'll come, and I imagine they'll just kind of stretch it out here. Martinez holds on to it as the Cyclones walk it up here. Tones trying to jump at him, trying to get it away. Now they work it on the outside. Count it down to 15 seconds left. Heaton against the wall there. Ethington driving. Cut off. And a travel. So that'll turn it over to West Prairie. Richardson works it up. And Richardson dribbles it up here. Goes up, loops the shot up, no good. Rebound, Heaton, score it at the buzzer. As Janelle Heaton gets one at the buzzer, makes it 35-20. On this senior night here, the Cyclones coming up short at 35-20. Folks, we do want to thank you for tuning us in. Thank you for turning us on. We'll see you for boys action coming up on Saturday. This has been TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.